Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining me today. We're going to do another unboxing Star Wars Black Series. This is a little bit different. This might be the first time I've ever been disappointed in a Black Series. I don't know. Let's check it out. Baylan, Star Wars from the Ahsoka show. This is what the box looks like. There is the drawing on the side. It looks pretty awesome. On the back, don't worry about it. It just, right here, it just talks about the Ahsoka show. This is number 9 in the Ahsoka Black Series line. Not much to it, so let's crack it open and see what we got. All right, starting with the accessories, you have a lightsaber here. I don't know if it has a lot of details. It has a handle. I mean, there's a few there at the top. You can see it. And I will say this is red. This is red. This is not orange. The camera kind of makes it look orange. But let me see here. I'll show you this one. It is definitely red. And you can see that it's definitely closer to red than it is orange. That's a big fail right there for me. I really like their lightsaber color. So it's a cool lightsaber. It looks a little bit longer than a normal one. I'm not really sure. Looks like a big boy. Here is Baylan, looking good with his nice thick beard. I'm very excited about this. I have taken quite a look. And listen, I've been talking about how I've been loving Black Series. I think they've knocked them all out of the park. This one, I am not sure about. And his apprentice, I'm even less sure about. Well, let's just see what we got here. This is what he looks like. That's a face sculpt. It looks pretty good. I mean, I think you know who they're trying to get. It's not the greatest face sculpt, but it's okay. Looks pretty good. Now, I do like the armor. I think the armor looks pretty good. I'm still not really quite sure what the weathering thing is. I think it's kind of lazy, if I'm going to be honest. They did that with, let me grab him real quick. I feel like they did that kind of with him too. They just put some random splashes. See how there's like splash here? And if it's rust, why is there like splash? I did that. I feel like they did that with him. And this is kind of the same thing. I know what they were going for. It looks cool that they kind of gave you some kind of color. Well, let's take a look here. We'll just spin him around a little bit. Here's his armor. You got some of these cool kind of details right here. I guess that's how his armor locks up. So you're going to need some assistance getting in and out of that thing. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Darth Maul, the way this belt is. You got the double belt. And then you have this, let's see if I can get a good look at that gem looking thing there. It's to keep Superman at bay. I believe that is kryptonite on his belt. There is a little hook right there. Huh, that is oddly placed. Why isn't it on his belt? It doesn't look like it's supposed to be. No, see, it's attached to the skirt. Why is it attached to the skirt and not the belt? That's kind of weird. Anyway, your belt comes down here, makes a loop. You have little individual pieces here. I thought that was one big thing, but it's not. Here's his armor. Does he have any buttons? I don't see any buttons or doodads. Just kind of classic armor. Underneath the hood, you got some just standard black pants. And then more of this blue kind of splattered armor that goes over his boots. His boots are actually inside of there. Is what it's supposed to look like. All right, that's kind of a quick overall what he looks like. Let's go through articulation. We'll take a closer look at some of these things. Here's his head, going all the way around, doing what a head and neck does. Again, I'm not really mad at the face. Let's see if we can get it really good. There you go. I'm not necessarily mad at the face. Looks pretty good. Get some closer detail of this armor. You see this kind of metal. I don't think it's supposed to be metal, but it's hard. Maybe it's like a leather stitching. He does have this little shoulder pads that go over. His arm can go up to here. And let's see. It can spin around all the way around. It has elbow Goes and does an elbow thing, can spin all the way around. Let me make sure I can spin it around. Yeah, there you go. Spins all the way around the elbow. The wrist has good movement on the wrist. Get you a close up of the wrist. Oh, I didn't even see that. Look at that. I didn't even see the green ring. So yeah, that's something we hopefully will get some lore about, huh? You have the green ring. You got, it looks like the same kind of stone. That's pretty cool. And both of his arms can go up here. It's pretty good movement actually on the top for when you look at him like this. When you look at him like that, he kind of looks like he wouldn't have all that great of movement, but these are because they're separate. He actually does. Oh, the twisting, it's hard, but he'll, ooh, there's a lot of cracking, a lot of popping, or maybe not twisting as much. Let's see about the bend down here. And the laughing. Okay, he can do that. Oh yeah, I don't think I do too much twisting with him. He is capable. Let's see the legs with this skirt looking. Oh my God. Oh yeah, look at that. We can do all the kicks that needed. He can do all the splits. That is impressive because they have this split in his skirt. He can do everything. Man, that is pretty awesome. There is no thigh cut, but I mean, like I said, he's got all the movements you need. And I don't really know if you're going to put him in some kind of crazy pose. He's kind of more of a stoic character. He's kind of going to stand there and intimidate, although we'll get into the intimidation or lack thereof in a second. He's got the knees doing what knees do. Come on, kick himself on the rear end. He sure can. And he's got an ankle that does move, but because of this over thing, it doesn't want to move all that much. All right, that is him. That's what we're working with. Maybe we can get somebody else out and see what we can do with him. Here's what I think most people are going to have a problem with. And I try not to watch any reviews before I do my own, but I got these a little bit late. Your boy's trying to come up on a discount. So I know a few things. I didn't watch reviews, but I know what I saw on Instagram. And they're talking about the size overall. And I will say, yes, he seems to be not just short, like the two characters sitting next to him. I don't think either one of those are considered tall. I know the Mandalorian isn't. And him on camera, I didn't think, wow, that's a big guy. But you definitely thought he was a big guy. Some people are saying he's short. He definitely is not tall enough. That's for sure. And I don't think he's not very bulky either. Like, example being, I know this is a little bit overboard. I can't even get him into the shot here. Let me zoom out a bit. All right, when you put him up against Black Chrysanthemum, I mean, can you even see the scale? Like, he comes up, I don't even know how to explain it. To his chest, maybe? Let's do back to back. And it's not just that he's short, right? In my opinion, it's that he also has no girth. Well, hold on now. He has no size to him. I mean, he's kind of skinny compared. So yes, I do agree that he seems a little smaller than he could be. And there he is. Do I think he's a good figure? I do. Do I get the impression that they might have rushed him through to make sure they had the merchandise, the toys, the figures they could have for when the show got popular? 100% I do. You can find him on sale. I think it's a pickup all day long. He's a great figure. Just the proportions are off and there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that can fix it, but I just mean, like, there's nothing you can say about that. It is what it is. He's not correct. When he's on my shelf, he's going to look kind of weird. I will definitely be looking to replace him, which is one of the first times I've ever said that about the Black Series. But if you guys like what you watch, always sub up so you never miss a thing. I really do appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.